Hi everybody. Just wanted to do an unboxing of a new rifle that I purchased yesterday. It's another Marlin, as you can tell, 22 Magnum. I just really like Marlin rifles. I got a few of them, and had a few over the years, including in the Model 336 and 3030. Really love that gun. I don't know why I ever got rid of it, but I'm definitely going to have to get one in the future. But anyways, this is another 22 Magnum that I wanted to get. The one that I have is the Model 81 TS, or not 81 TS, excuse me, it's a 25 MN, and it's clip fed. And it shoots really great, but I really don't like having to carry clips around. So I went ahead and got this one here, which is tube fed. As you can see, it comes with the owner's manual, and there's the Model 83 TS, 22 Magnum. It comes with a little catalog that kind of shows you, different accessories you can buy from Marlin. What's nice about it is I may go ahead and order a laminated stock that they have. They're $67. Which is kind of nice. I may have to do some fitting on it because it's not really made for this model, but it's made for the 883, which is tube fed, so it should work out fine. By just if I have to do some fitting, it shouldn't be too hard at all to do it. So it comes with this and the obligatory firearm safety stuff, as well as the NRA subscription. It's a $10 off of it. I'm a lifetime NRA member, so I don't really need that. It also comes with a lock, as you can see here, on a cable that you can run through the bolt. Keep it in the open position. And let's see what that looks like. I haven't seen this one. Oh, okay. I'll have to explore how this one actually works. This obviously fits in there. Yep, fits in there. Probably have to open it up like this and shove it in just like that, and then run that through the I would imagine the barrel. I see what that is. Yeah. So I guess you run this through the barrel, and it comes out of the other end, and put that in it. So I'll have to read the instructions, see exactly how that goes through. But here's the rifle. I bought it off a gun broker. Actually, not gun broker. I bought it off of a local dealer that got it from. I guess it says it has 26 different wholesalers. And they're not easy to find because Marlin got bought out by Remington, and they shut down their plant in New Haven, Connecticut, and they're moving it. Not sure where the Remington plant is, but they've been moving it, and getting hold of the rifles is kind of sporadic. So it hasn't been an easy thing to get them. But this is the 22 Magnum Model 83 TS. You can see it here. It's got a synthetic stock and the standard iron sights for it. Tube fed magazine, as you can see here. It holds 13 rounds. I just tested it a few minutes ago, and I put it back in the box. Here's the copper spring-loaded magazine tube, and it is a bolt action, as you know. You pull the trigger back, and the bolt should slide right out. There's the ejector on it. It's pretty clean, actually. I'll probably have to run a oil patch through it and make sure that it's I get all the shavings and stuff in case it has any machining residue inside, and get it out and go test it. But it's got a hard butt pad, which obviously a 22 Magnum doesn't need a recoil pad because it doesn't kick. But it's nice that it has these two screws in here. It's hollow inside, so I should be able to, you should be able to take that off, and you can put things in it. If you want to put a survival kit inside, you can. Some, things like a fish hook and line, emergency blanket. You can put matches in it, or wet fire, things of that nature. Some extra rounds, and it should all fit in here just fine. So this is not a bad bug-out rifle, as is, because as you know, having iron sights, it's probably the ultimate way to go. And 22 Magnum ammo is small enough that you can carry a lot of ammo with you and not have to pay the penalty of taking a lot of weight with you. So it's a good compromise. This may end up, I'm undecided right now whether this is going to be my bug-out rifle, or I purchased here a little while ago a Marlin 60 synthetic stock that is a semi-automatic, and it's tube fed also. And I haven't decided whether I want to take the long rifle one or the Magnum. I'm leaning more towards the Magnum, especially because the bolt action in a bug-out scenario, it's going to be more reliable. The 22 long rifle is a dirty cartridge, so having a semi-automatic action when you're out in the field may not be the best thing to do unless you carry some extra oil with you and keep it lubricated and kind of clean it off. So I may designate this one as my bug-out rifle and put it in the trunk of the car and take it with me. As you can see here, see if I can focus on it a little closer. I don't think the light is going to be good enough here, but if you can see it, there's the details on it. Let me take it back out a little further out. I think it's going to focus a little bit better on it. So there's the rifle. Forearm, the sight, and the sight is elevation adjustable here, windage adjustable. You can see the marks right here by loosening that screw and sliding that sight. So you loosen the screw here, and that's elevation adjustable here. See it from the side. And if you then loosen this other screw here, you can take that side, that rear side, and move it left to right for your windage adjustment. And that's what it looks like. So, new gun for the collection. This will make my, let me see, I have the model 882, the 81 TS, the model 60, the 25, and now this one. So this is my fifth Marlin rimfire, in addition to the Rossi 22 caliber that you saw. That's a single shot. I think for plinking and staying proficient in shooting, in holding the rifle steady, sight acquisition, developing a good trigger pull, and just keeping that practice, this is the way to go. You need a 22. For bug out, a 22 Magnum, it's good. It's excellent because you can carry a lot of rounds, and it's got a lot of punch. 22 Magnum will definitely lay something down no matter what. So, thank you for watching. You all take care, and God bless. Hi, this is Al again. I'm going to do a follow-up on the 22 Magnum rifle that I just purchased, the 83 TS. Now I think you can get a better look at it, see what it really looks like. It's pretty well made. Like tubular magazines better than clips, and that's the reason I purchased this one. Going to probably have a scope on this one eventually, but I'm probably gonna take it off, you know, to put in the car. It's gonna be, it's called a tip-off mount. It's made for the Marlins, and what it does, it just has two knobs on the ends here, one here and one here, and then you can take that scope off. So it's nice to have a scope, but they're not that reliable if they get knocked around. And in case of, you know, something going wrong, this is something that you definitely don't want to have in the way. So I'm gonna, you know, fall back to my iron sights. So I'll probably put a scope on it, but it's gonna have a detachable, quick detach mount on it, so I can take it off if I need to, in case it's broken or whatever, and then I can use my iron sights. So anyways, that's the rifle right here. You can see it in a better light now. It's actually quite well made. It's light. It's really light. This thing is about 5.5 pounds, I guess. It's maybe 6 pounds. It's not very heavy at all. So let's go ahead and do some testing, and we'll put some rounds down range and see what that looks like. So we're gonna go ahead and load all 13 rounds in it through the tubular magazine, and these are Winchester 22 Magnums, copper jacketed, but with an exposed lead nose that is hollow point. So these are good defensive rounds and hunting rounds for varmints. These are really good for that. They have good weight retention, lots of knockdown power because they are 40 grains, and having the lead nose plus the hollow point, you know, gives you the ability to have good mushrooming, which means a large wound channel, and should be able to put the animal down. So I haven't shot it yet, so you're seeing it the way it is. We'll go ahead and cycle it so we can get a round in there. Round is loaded. It's on fire right now. And let me show you, let me put it on safe real quick. Let me show you where the target actually is so you can see it. The target is downrange. You'll be able to see it here in just a second when I zoom in. It's that orange ball that you see right there. It's right in the middle of the screen. So that's the target right there that we're going to be shooting at. Okay. And we'll take a look at it, see what it does. Seems to be a little high. So you gotta hold on the lower end of that ball to get it. Yep. So it's a little high. You have to hold down to the lower end of that ball to get it. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom it in a little more so you can see that action a little better. There we go. And let's see what happens. This should just a little bit to the left also. Yeah, it's hitting right to the left of that. So if I correct it a little bit have to hold low and to the right, and then it seems to hit it. So I'll definitely have to sight it in and get the iron sights dialed in, and then it should be no problem. All right, that's hole 13 right there. So again, you know, another great Marlin rifle. Cycles nicely. I like how it cycles really well. Nice and smooth. The trigger is good. It's about 5-pound trigger. I'll probably change the spring in it, and I'll probably do a video, a follow-up video, showing you how to take it apart, how to take that spring out and get a pin spring from a retractable pin, and then swap that out. But you know, it's in typical Marlin fashion for them to make a very inexpensive rifle. I paid $199 for this plus tax. It came out to $214 and change. So for a brand new rifle, getting 22 Magnum, synthetic stock, not a bad deal at all. And it's accurate, as you can see. I mean, right out of the box, you go out there, bam, bam, bam. You know, you're hitting the targets. Sure, the targets, you know, the sights are off a little bit, but you know, every rifle, you know, you need to expect that. So now it's a matter of sitting down on the bench, getting a proper target out there, find out exactly how far down and to the right is hitting, and then just adjusting the windage and the elevation. And I'm going to show you how that's done on this rifle actually. So if you can see here, the rear side is both adjustable for windage, which is this screw surrounded by the bright ring. You loosen that up, and then you can move that rear side left to right. In my case, I want to move to the left because, I'm sorry, it's hitting to the left, so I want to move right. So I want to move this rear side to the right. And then once you have it, you know, once you adjust it, you go ahead and tighten that screw again, which puts pressure on the side and keeps it in place. The elevation is adjusted by the screw here. Take it up and down, so I'll probably, you know, it's hitting a little low, so I need to lower it a little more, and then it should be good to go. But that's one of the, you know, nice things about having iron sights. You know, once you set them, you can tie the thing in, and it's not going to move ever on you again. Very well made rifle. I like it. Let me see if I can show you. I don't know, because I have glare, if it's actually showing the words or if you know, or if it's blurry, but it is a model 83 TS. It is 22 Magnum. It's really a good rifle, as all Marlin rifles are. Micro groove rifling in it, which means it has 12 lands and grooves instead of the standard 6. And I do believe that works, because all my Marlin rifles are just deadly accurate. I do have a new model 60 that I purchased that I've not done a video on. That's a semi-automatic. So I'm gonna bring it out, and I'm gonna do a video on that. Let you take a look at what a semi-automatic Marlin rifle is. It's okay. It's pretty accurate. I've shot it already. It does have really good accuracy, and it functions flawlessly. And actually, it has a nice feature that it has a bolt hold open on the last shot. So once you're done and there's no more rounds in it, it'll hold that bolt open for you. And it has a little release right here on the bottom that you push on it, and the bolt, it's a bolt release, and then the bolt will slam forward, loading the next round. So that's a lot, you know, that's something that a lot of the other semi-automatic 22 rimfires do not have, and Marlin does have. So Marlin is known for quality, and not just quality, but also value, because you get a lot of features that you don't get elsewhere. You know, the thickness of the barrel, it's very unlike most other rimfire rifles. This is quite a thick barrel for a non-bull barrel. And if you ever have taken a look at a bull barrel from target barrel from Marlin, those things are real beefy. And this is one of the reasons why these guns, the Marlins rimfires, are inherently much more accurate than the rest of the, the rifles in rimfires that you'll find out there, such as the Henrys and the Winchesters, the Savages, and so on and so forth. Sure, I mean, those, and especially the Ruger. The Rugers are, 1022s are not very accurate at all. If you get a 77-22, that's an accurate rifle, but it doesn't have, their barrels are a lot thinner than this, which means they're gonna heat up a lot faster. So you gotta, make sure that you bed down the action and then free float the barrel the rest of the way. And, just something to consider. The thickness of the barrel is important, so that when you're shooting, that the point of impact is not walking on you too much. So, great rifle, highly recommend it. Hope everybody enjoyed the video, and I'll follow up with continuing videos on the rest of the firearms that I own, and hopefully that's of some value to you. Thank you. Take care. God bless you.